Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode, we didn't actually manage to finish any of the wars that we are in, but we did make some progress and hopefully we should be able to get some finished pretty soon here. We've also made a couple of attempts on the life of the King of Hungary, but none yet have been successful. I guess we can check out whether we are actually going to generate any useful, strong claims here. Well, it's elective succession, and that means that it's not really his children that get the strong claims. I believe they get weak claims still, maybe, but it's the second and third in the line here, the pretenders, that will get the strong claims, if I understand this correctly. And I think it's less likely that we'll get useful strong claims because of the elective succession. I think it's more likely that landed characters will be elected, though actually it looks like it's his eldest son who is second in line, so he should get a strong claim. And he might be willing to accept an invitation. We could always try to invite him now. I guess he feels like he has no reason to move. Okay. Let's send him a gift anyway. We'll check back on that whole situation later if we do manage to kill the king. While discussing war plans with a courtier, they give you a useful idea, so we get some minor bonuses and opinion improvements there. And we are about to finish a siege in Poland here, which might be enough to end this war. It'll wipe out the negative ticking war score that we have. My co-conspirator has assembled a party of mercenaries who will ambush the king disguised as highwaymen. I'm assured he will not survive the encounter. Well, that's what they said about the last two attempts, but we'll see. Alright, a nephew. Failure again. He got away from the ambush, but my involvement was not revealed. We will keep trying. See if there's any chance now of us getting it over 200%. Nope, and in fact it's gone down from 175 to 150-ish. May as well bribe this guy though. We want to siege up there. See, that would be this war, so we're up to 75% on that one. And this Polish siege should finish any second now. And that did actually get us to 100, so we can at least end this one. Though unfortunately we didn't get the third county in this duchy. We'll have to declare on Poland again for that, or I guess on the revolt if it happens to be still going on. Alright, let's just distribute these armies among other counties that we can siege but aren't. Why don't you go to this county and you can come around to this one. We are still negative in the war against Oxford, but we actually are just about to siege something there, so that should turn that around. My son asked me for a fief of his own to govern. Absolutely not. Wait your turn, please. Oh, and we have dangerous factions. Namely, the Independence faction. Okay, well, we're working on the Duke of Lorraine and Carinthia with our Chancellor. We may be able to get Jerusalem out of here. If he doesn't want a huge bribe. It's pretty huge. We can at least give him an honorary title. Guess we'll send some bribes to the dukes at least, since they should be a bit cheaper. Alright, we'll see how that works. with any luck, our Chancellor will just do his job and get rid of the faction that way. We'll take the leader prisoner, get us to 100% immediately in that war, and enforce our demands. Alright, so this guy has been vassalized. He is de jure supposed to be under the Despot of Britannia, so we'll transfer his vassalage. If we can, which... oh, there we go. I think he's probably showing up further down in that list because Oxford is a titular duchy. But either way, we can still transfer it. There's a couple of subholdings in here. It looks like they're just independent. So we'll take care of those at some point, or let our Despot of Britannia do it himself, maybe. Alright, we want to siege here against Holland. That gets us to 99%. We're capped at 99 because we haven't fought a major battle with them. But it looks like they are going to give up, which I will accept. So just this one county, and we vassalize this guy. So this is de jure supposed to be under this kingdom, which we cannot create. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just keep him as a duke for the moment. We're still doing okay on our vassal limit. Let's see. So we're up here, we're at 75%, we're about to siege something. We might need to siege a second or even a third county over there. So I guess we'll send this army up there. We'll fight you if we can. Let's just get these boats home and disband them, so I don't have to remember to do it later. Won a little battle there against the army from Middle Anglia, I believe. Oh, and it looks like our Duke of Lorraine is not going to be a problem because he's just died. So we have a new Duke of Lorraine and actually a different Duke of Carinthia. No, he has both titles, okay. But that should get him out of the faction at least. Down to 63%. What is your opinion of me? Oh, he's very happy with me. Good. That means we can send our Chancellor elsewhere. Probably to Jerusalem. Are you the most powerful here? 52. Versus Ravenna's 65. So Ravenna is actually more powerful. I guess we'll work on him then. I hope that's the right county. We have 2 children who need educating. Fortunately, a niece will not give us any opinion bonus, but a daughter will. Maybe we'll give her to Jerusalem or Ravenna. Looks like we can't give her to Jerusalem unless I just missed it. So we'll give her to Ravenna. And we need to appoint a commander. The Duke will do fine. And let's check again on our plot against Hungary. Up to 59 or 159%. No fiefs. But nobody who wants to be bribed here. We'll send a speculative bribe to the spy master just in case. Would really help us out a lot. Want to siege over there. I've been making an effort to spend some time with my half-brother Anastasius lately. We've not always seen eye to eye, but as his liege, it is especially important to foster loyalty and respect. Sounds good. So the faction has again become dangerous. I guess Illyricum just joined. He only just inherited, but he has already taken a dislike to me. We now have 11 titles in our domain for some reason. What did we just inherit? I have no idea. Alright, we never give away this county. Well, let's do that. That will help us out immediately. And what else did we have here? That's in our capital duchy, as is this one. I think new ones go to the bottom of the list here, so we didn't gain anything else recently. Alright, can we usurp this duchy title? We theoretically could. No, we couldn't, because it's 4. Okay. So that's another county that we're going to need from Swabia. Though we may be able to, as mentioned previously, usurp the kingdom title and facilitate doing that a bit easier. Alright, we're up to down to 68%, so we are just about below the dangerous threshold there. At least for the time being. And our daughter Pelagia of the Roman Empire is now of legal age. She became a fortune builder, still wounded. I think that would gone away by now, but that's okay. I've noticed that Tryphon and Anastasius are not on the best of terms. Let's see if we can help them get along better. And of course we can. Alright, we want to siege over here. You could actually be sieging some land in here, I think. We lost our ecclesiarch. So we'll appoint this guy here. And there are some decently sized armies from Rhenish Franconia amassing over here. Which war are you in? I don't think we're at war with them directly. Okay, they're in the reconquest of Essex. We are directly at war with Nuremberg, so sieging these is good for us, but this I don't think is actually going to give us war score. So let's break off this siege and use this army to come up here and fight some of these people. Actually, we don't have enough troops in this army to really take them on. Have we raised all of the armies from over here? I guess we have. I guess we'll wait until one of these sieges finishes and we can divert some more troops from there. Well, we are about to finish a siege up here, which might get us to 100 in that war. My co-conspirator has let me know that the King of Hungary will die by poisoned wine at an upcoming banquet. We are at least trying a different method every time. Okay, that did get us to 100. Let's end this. We gained the county ourselves. Let's give it away. Alright, let's send these armies down here, and they can attack the army that I was talking about previously. Alright, success, finally. It seems that the wine did not agree with the king, and he died not knowing the name of his killer. I will celebrate with beer. Okay, so we have a new King Bela, and this guy did not end up getting a strong claim, so maybe I just don't understand how elective succession works when it comes to claims. Or maybe he was not in the same place in the succession when the king actually died, so we'll just check for strong claims in this list. It seems like we don't have any additional strong claims available. Well, I guess we'll just continue killing people. Oh no, wait, never mind, maybe it just hadn't gone through. Let's check again then. Well, now there's nobody that would accept an invitation at all. And also it seems like none of these people have strong claims. I think this was the guy I was looking at previously that I thought would get a strong claim. But instead he just got an inheritable weak claim. Maybe strong claims just aren't generated under elective? I should look this up in the wiki. Because if that's the case, we're really just wasting our time here. We'll see if we can get a plot going here anyway. And we won another siege, which actually got us to 100% in this war. That would be this county. We have vassalized the current holder of. It's supposed to be under Lorraine, which is not held by anybody. We could create this and maybe grant it to this duke, for example. Get rid of quite a few vassals that way. Well, a couple of vassals at least. Alright, I think we can start disbanding some troops probably, since we're not going to need all of these. And we have dangerous factions again. Still the independence faction. We are working on Ravenna, of course. Sardinia. Well, you're not especially powerful. Maybe we'll see if you want a reasonable bribe, and he does, so he should get out of there. Are you trying to attack me here? He is. Alright, well, we'll just prepare to accept that battle. 31 Marshal. That is pretty impressive. So, no terrain advantages either way. We do have reinforcements, but they're a little bit away here. You guys aren't doing anything useful either. So this is going to be a close battle for a while. We should be able to hold out until we can get reinforcements in, though. Yeah, it looks pretty good. In fact, I think we were going to win that one anyway. My beloved son is concerned that he is still not married. I guess we'll find him someone nice. And non-matrilineal, let's see who we can get him betrothed or married to. I guess we can marry him to some relative of one of our vassals. Get an opinion bonus that way. Like Sardinia, for example, but I think he is probably out of the faction by now. I saw a character from Jerusalem. That's going to be a few years before that goes through, but I guess we'll do it. Our reinforcements have arrived. And that was worth actually almost 50% war score, so that's pretty good. We can end this war. And that has put us over our domain limit again. We have vassalized this character and we gained this county ourselves. Let's grant it to a random person and transfer the relevant vassalages to our despot of Britannia. Alright, and we'll just disband these. Which just leaves this war, which we are about to finish a siege in. And are we at war with anyone else as part of this? I don't think so. No, it's just him. So these are, I guess, his last 3 holdings here. And we have a call to arms from our kinsman in Alania against Georgia. I guess we'll accept. I think he's attacking Georgia. So I guess we could send some troops to actually help him. Meanwhile, let's get these guys out of here and disbanded. We have had our vassal levies raised for quite a long time, so some of them are understandably quite annoyed. Today, Emma, my wife, enthusiastically asked me to go on a horse ride with her, and not having any appointments, I accepted. We both headed out for the woods with our escort, chatting and enjoying the fresh air, when suddenly she challenges me for a race and bolts off. The guards grow alarmed and pick up the pace as I decide what to do. And say, I will be first, which makes her like us more. But Petros, Marshal, dislikes it. But things could go badly for our wife or ourselves. Sure. Let's have a fun horse ride. As you race through the woods after your wife, your escort pleads for you to stop while hopelessly trying to catch up on their heavy horses. After a long and fast ride, the two of you decide to stop, unsure and unconcerned with who won, as you can't stop laughing as you remember the desperate soldiers from the escort. What a lovely day. Does sound delightful. Okay, we have a granddaughter who needs to be educated. I guess we can use her for opinion. Probably with Ravenna. If he has a free slot for a ward, which he doesn't, it looks like. You can go to Illyricum then, I think he was in a faction too. We'll try and get some relatives of ours to get along together. I know that I'm great and deserve respect. I've gained the proud trait. Okay, good for us. I wonder if we can assault this if we get all of these troops in. Looks like we can't. We'll just continue to do it the slow way. One more siege there should get us the victory. Alright, we all had a great time together. Okay, well, we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here. We should be able to finish this one in pretty short order next time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.